We didn't do that on Instagram.
5 minutes late. It was early. It was before 4:20.
So,
We went on 3:50.
We did, because we were leaving. First of all,
I feel
everyone.
a little low.
Yeah, I don't know. But I want to see. Wait, you just look at that. Look at that. Hey, Susan. It was so great having you in class last week.
Hey, Deborah.
Hey, Nancy and Deborah. Hello, hello. I don't know what's going on in your part of the world, but it's snowing here, and there's lots of white outside.
Not happy.
And it's beautiful.
I
Lots of
gotta
schools
adjust
were
it just a
closed,
little bit.
lots of
Sorry.
early dismissals. I, most importantly, hope everyone is safe and warm and does not hurt their back shoveling.
We'll see, because that's where I'm going
Well,
next.
I hope you don't. So
Unless someone wants to come over.
happy
Hell.
December. We did come to live last night. I do recall.
Okay.
I've been going to 420. Yeah, I love when we're on every day. And I also love
What are we, Eyewitness News?
today because I like what I wrote in my post. It's an add to
What's
cart.
up, Billy?
It's an add to cart
Hard kind of day.
kind of day. And what that
Because
means
if you're a shop, I saw FedEx outside delivering.
there's lots of
before.
shopping going on. I think a
Yeah.
lot of shopping has been going on all week since last week. We've rolled out a number of we've rolled out a number of specials from our partners of Canna Pop-Up and sponsors. We had a lot of brands that had some special offers that we shared with our email list, so I encourage you to be part of our email list so you're in the know. And the other thing is we released an email, and I've talked about it on social, about our our Black Friday / Cyber Monday deal. And Robert
flash sale.
Gracious, it would have
And
ended.
so 4:20, it was supposed to end at 4:20 Eastern time.
Right.
But I figured with the snow, like, what if there were people that were on the West Coast that forgot, or they're running late,
Or
and
maybe they're stuck in the snow.
whatever. So I switched it to 4:20 Eastern time, Pacific time, from Eastern time to Pacific time.
That was, I'm listening
So
to him. Hi, Anne-Marie.
which adds 3 hours onto the
So
Black
no
Friday
excuses.
special. So it'll expire at 7:20.
$15 a
Eastern
ticket, well worth your
instead of
admittance.
4:20.
There are going to be door prizes and giveaways. There's going to be
Music
if you take the yoga class, which I recommend, your admittance is included,
Right,
which is a
yoga,
special gift we're doing.
Yoga and Canna Pop-Up together.
Right, which is a perfect combination.
Yes.
And there were a lot of other deals going on, but we highly recommend you go to Canna Pop-Up, you purchase your tickets, actually tell your friends, tell your family, bring
Tell your
them,
enemies.
buy tickets. It is the lowest price we've had all year. It is in honor of our 1-year anniversary. Congratulations.
Congratulations to you.
And we have done
December 20th of 2018 was our very first in-person event. And December 17th of 2019 will be our 9th in-person event. So in 1 year, we did 9
in-person.
in-person.
We've
We
done
will
a
have
number
done 9 in-person
of online
events.
educational videos, which I highly recommend you check out also on our website in past pop-ups.
Yep.
And in also in the Buzz.
Mm-hmm.
And or in the, Buzz.
Yes.
But or in the news. We have connected with incredible people this year, and I think that's people make things happen. We have together collectively met people in all aspects of this industry. And actually, it's really the health and wellness industry at large. But because this plant has been illegal for so
Pat.
long, hey Pat
Peter.
and Peter, P&P, is because this plant has been prohibited for so long. There is, and I've said this before, a lot of fear and stigma surrounding it, and a lot of confusion and controversy. So we've kind of helped reduce that.
Right, because, even after just a few minutes of speaking to people who, initially are like, oh, no, that's wrong.
No.
It's, it's a lot of, they don't know.
It's gone from a red light at least to a yellow.
Yeah, and they don't,
Right?
it's
okay,
it's kind of like
maybe.
they're enlightened, once they hear the stories and they go, oh, okay.
Well, that's what
because they didn't have any other information.
That's what I want to
on.
dedicate 2020
Because
to.
generally,
it's the stories, Robert.
Generally speaking, it's the propaganda that, one of the very first events that we went to,
Yeah.
right, was put on by a propaganda specialist.
Oh, God.
Senator Ron Rice.
Oh boy. I think
you
Pat
know,
knows who we're talking about.
Yeah, who you know, is just.
It's a lot of misinformation.
I don't know what decade he's living in, but he's not living in
Lisa.
this one. So, and I went to one of his presentations where he handed out this packet
Without any resources
of
or footnotes.
propaganda and said, "This is it. This is the information you should have." And
Well,
I'm
you know what
like,
we learned about?
No,
I don't even want to
no.
necessarily. I mean, because a lot of this is politics. You know, it is, and a lot of it is about the law.
Unfortunately.
And a lot of it is also the letter of the law. But and then there's controversy about home grow. And there's even controversy about this even being a viable medicine, which is ridiculous because there is anecdotal
Right,
evidence.
which causes controversy at the township level, where they're discussing like, let's ban this.
Without really
Let's
discussing
ban this
without discussing
medicine.
it. So like this year has been a whirlwind actually of information. And the thing is the more I talk to people where this plant has impacted their lives or their families' lives, you can't help but consider it as an option.
As
an option.
Let me explain to you that this has been extremely one-sided. Okay, all of the stories we hear are positive stories. I welcome anyone to share with me
A negative.
the negative stories. I want to hear those as well.
Because the thing is, we know
but up until now,
no one's overdosed.
no one has
No
come
one.
up to us the
In
way
2
they
years.
come up to us to share the positive stories. No one, zero,
Well, let me-
zero.
wait a second.
Wait, let me finish.
Okay.
0 people have come up to us, me, okay, and said, told me a horror story about cannabis.
I'm going to let me use this time to say a few of the good stories.
Go ahead.
Okay? Because I told you.
Hey, Rich.
It's about the power story. Hey, David. Okay. So this is.
Cannabis, let me say something. Because it's important timing,
Go ahead.
right?
And it's important for people to get involved and to
Because there
to
are
show up.
there are young people who are losing their lives due to legal drugs. Hi, Rich. And no parent should ever have to experience that horror.
Are you talking about like drunk driving?
No, I'm talking about
Opioids?
opioids.
There was
the opioid
actually
crisis.
Mel Robbins had an episode this morning about
Right,
opioids.
Right. Okay.
There's a lot of addiction in this, and a lot of mental health issues, and PTSD.
Drive careful.
Road trip.
Drive careful, Peter.
Oh no.
So
Careful.
that we don't want to hear those stories anymore, okay? And if the federal government would allow this alternative treatment to be explored and fully understood,
Then they could compare things side by side, Robert. Though
lives,
They
I
could-
think, will be saved.
But that's how research and science happens. We've learned that too. We've learned more about research and science in the past couple of years than we've learned in anything else that we've ever done. Right? This is really important because it impacts people's health. And the thing is we can't claim it's not an FDA approved
right. And
item, so we can't claim to prevent, treat, cure, or diagnose anything. Just like, by the way,
And
the
companies-
nutrition I drink.
And companies are getting in
I
trouble.
can't tell that
Are
either.
getting in trouble
For
because
making
of
said claims.
they're making.
Okay, let me talk about some of the testimonials, okay? One of the very first ones. You can
So-
say the first one. From December 20th. The mother that cried.
Oh yeah.
Right, share that one. Don't say names.
December 20th.
We know who this couple is.
December 20th. Okay. We had a 2-part event in Livingston. Daytime event, like was a 10 to 2 or something. 10 to 2.
And that's when we had some education.
Some
A lot of
education,
people
and
showed
then
up. There were
an
about 30, 40
evening,
people there.
an after dark experience. Right, we did 2. Why should we just do it simply? Let's.
So
do-
Rich,
do-
yes, that is a big problem. Rich said, just so you know, because on Robert's feed, and we know this, the government is too tied into big pharmaceutical companies and want their cut.
Yeah.
Hey, John, I get that.
exactly right.
I get that. And you know what? But we need to support, first of all, small businesses, and that's what we do.
Right.
Okay? And also, there are some of these businesses that are going to become huge because of what they're doing in
But
this
for the
space.
right reasons.
Yes.
For
but
the right reasons.
I think this is going to be interesting to see what happens
Yeah.
with government and big pharma. But you know what? I have other people that have homes in Colorado. Wait, I'm
wait.
sorry.
So
Wait. But if alcohol, people have said, if alcohol can be legal, that's what really, people have said this. If alcohol can be legal, this should be legal.
Yes, but let's talk about cannabis first and foremost
For good.
as medicine.
Go ahead.
Okay.
So,
let alone recreation. Okay, and
well,
I
that
think
is
it
legal,
should be
and it's legal.
legal
It's just that it's
recreationally.
a very high expense price.
But
Hey, Amy?
the medicine should be made available to people who need it
Everywhere. And
at a
covered.
reasonable
Should be
price,
covered.
and insurance should cover it.
Should be covered.
And that's really what needs to happen.
Yep.
Okay, there is no reason in the world
Tell the story.
why.
I want
why
you to tell a
these-
couple of stories.
Okay, so
December.
so this couple in December came up to us during the day. They'd come up to
Yeah.
us during the day. Probably between our age and my parents' age, right? So late 60s, I would say, mid to late 60s. And a husband and wife, and came up to us and, basically, through tears told us how cannabis saved her daughter's life. It was the only treatment that actually worked for her and helped her battle cancer, I believe, right? And thanked us for doing what we were doing by bringing this information to people, by maybe just having one family choose this as an alternative or in addition to treatment that they're currently getting, but at least exploring the option. And they really were very emotional and were really glad that they were a part of it. And certainly, as you can see, we talk about this, a year later, made a very big impact on us. And it's those comments and those people and those stories that we hear literally on a daily basis.
What about the veterans that we've met?
Oh yeah, gosh, we, very early on, always knew that we were going to be helping as many people as possible in what we do. And one of the groups of people that are helped very much by cannabis
January Montclair event
are veterans. Yeah. And we knew that.
They're
Hey,
PTSD.
Jess. And
actually, Jesse Gill, who just came on, go to marijuanamommy.com and also at Canna Pop Up, you can see the interviews we've done with her.
Right, or if you have the article, or if you have the Star Ledger from the weekend.
Oh my God, how to talk to your kids.
How to talk to your kids about
because
cannabis.
Because actually, Jesse was reluctant to try medical marijuana.
Yeah, she's one of the stories. She's one of the stories.
One of the very first stories that we learned about.
So, we are fairly intelligent people, and we cannot, study or not, right? People aren't coming up to us and making this stuff up, okay? There's no reason to.
We heard stories about their parents with dementia, right?
Yeah,
okay.
There was this, right, I've shared this before, but
talking about having
a parent,
more alertness, focus, having medicine that you choose, okay?
Right.
That makes you feel better, mind, body, and spirit. So the thing is, but to do it responsibly. Hey, Glenn, happy birthday.
Hey, is it Glenn's birthday?
It is.
Oh, happy birthday, Glenn.
It is. But you got to go listen to your Facebook Messenger.
We made it snow just for you.
Winter Wonderland.
But,
so it helps with, and that's also when we talk about our CBD yoga class that we're going to have, okay?
Yeah.
It helps reduce inflammation. It helps reduce anxiety and depression and stress. It helps elevate your mood. It helps. It's crazy because all the things I love, okay, are when I fuel my body with good things.
I love when people try like really high quality CBD and they try it. They give their body a chance to receive it, right, and to have it do something, and they say, "Am I supposed to feel relaxed? Am I supposed to be feeling good?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's exactly what you're supposed to be feeling."
And you sleep better. And you perform
better
with more focus.
Yes.
And by the way, it's not about being high. We've said that before. And it's about not being intoxicated with CBD, cannabidiol.
If you choose to incorporate both, then absolutely, because it's I am,
Well, there are benefits. There are benefits
as a medical
both.
patient in New Jersey, I understand what it is to be able to have both available.
Deborah wants everyone to know that it helps with epilepsy. She also,
Yes.
she actually said something else here. She wrote, legalization of marijuana is vital to many. Opioids kill many. It comes down to the money, which we all know
Yeah.
too. But,
Well, that's it. When I went for my operation, they wanted me to stop using cannabis, and they'd be more than happy to
With Oxycontin.
substitute
Right.
that with with Xanax. That's what they
that
said
was
to
when,
me.
and also then they gave you all sorts for
Well, when I
people,
left, but this
Oxycontin.
was prior to
Right.
the operation and the
People need to speak up
2
for
weeks
themselves.
before.
You
They
have
said,
to advocate
"Oh,
for
you're
yourself.
going to have to stop using cannabis." I said, "Is that so?" Because I was planning on increasing my consumption.
So then also, people have also felt it not only, with topicals for their arthritis, whether it be osteoarthritis or rheumatoid arthritis. So that has helped with function. Hey, Tara.
And then there are things that they're incorporating. We went Saturday, right?
Tara, I'd really love you to come to Canapapa
I had
on
a
the 17th.
cryo.
I don't think
Yes,
there's a
Tara.
conflicting. She's the big founder.
Ah.
I don't think there's a conflict with any
We'll check.
big event, and I can't even. I'm putting out a plea now that I want all my big sisters to come.
I want my
support
big
as much as
sisters
I
to
can,
come, too.
and it would
I
mean
even want
so
my little
much to me.
sisters to come.
No, but when my big sisters come,
So
I showed
Yes.
everyone my magazine. Hey,
Yes.
Shoshana, I want you to come 12/17.
So I had a
PT.
cryo treatment on my hand, right? Which
You know what
is
was crazy
liquid
about that?
nitrogen. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Liquid nitrogen, okay, on my hand.
It's cold.
Very cold, like almost painfully cold. And she had a thermometer thing, so she was checking my skin temperature, and she could tell by how the temperature was changing,
Yep.
where I had the inflammation
Really?
in my hand.
Cool.
But after the cold therapy thing, she followed that up with CBD topical.
And you know what was crazy? When we went to Small Business Saturday, Indigo Yoga, where we are having
Yes,
our yoga class.
hosted for the second year, them and
Evolve.
Evolve Spin Studio
Yep. Next door.
hosted.
Small Business Saturday vendor event, shopping event, and we got goodie bags upon arrival. There were a variety of vendors there, but Janet, who was with us last December, of Spectra Spray,
Yep.
she was there.
Yep.
Wait a second. And we saw from Erickson, Scott, the chiropractor.
Yep.
They use a certain CBD with their
There were
practice,
three or
and
four
then and
people.
cryotherapy, and then someone was there from Wellness Gardens.
Correct.
So there were 4 different businesses there
Right.
that had either CBD by itself or incorporating it into a practice, which means we all need to be lifelong learners. We all need to be doing continuing education.
And that's really, the thing.
That's the purpose of what we
is,
do.
Right? We don't do Canna Pop Up because, oh my gosh, we need to give you a place in which to buy CBD.
Right.
That's
there
not
are-
it.
there are
There are
places,
tons of
and you
places
go
to buy
online.
CBD.
You go online.
But here's the thing.
Do you want
right?
to know what you're buying?
You want to know what you're buying first and
Didn't
foremost.
Dana just say that?
In
You wanna
a
know.
let's say a supermarket, right? They're in supermarkets now. They're in ShopRite. They're in Wegmans. You're not going to find someone that works in that supermarket that knows anything about any of that CBD.
It really,
right?
the pharmacist should know,
Okay.
right?
Now you have
That's what
now
you
you have CBD stores opening up, okay? And they may have a variety of products.
Hi, Dana.
So here's the thing there, right? Again, you don't have the brand ambassadors there. You may have some people that are more knowledgeable about CBD, okay? But if they're just a salesperson, I don't know, they may act like a salesperson and they may move you towards a certain product for a certain reason that they're being told to, okay?
Or they have,
You don't know.
or other
Profit
reasons.
margins or whatever other
Commissions, who knows?
you never
anyway,
know,
you
right?
really never know. And you know what?
never
A
know.
lot of
So we
customers
create
don't.
we create Canna Pop Up because we level the
pure.
field.
It's pure.
We bring in all of these brands with their brand ambassadors to talk about their brands and offer you the best possible
So they know
prices.
the science, they know the research, they know ingredient for ingredient, they know seed to sale, they know
Now,
farm to
no
body.
store can do that. No store can bring in as many brand ambassadors as we bring in at any one
Wait,
time.
and you
into
also
Canna
want to be
Pop Up.
very comfortable with your purchase.
Correct. Nobody can create the environment of sampling products and getting up close and personal the way we can.
Hi, Alice.
The way we have consistently, month after month after month, event after event after event, right? So this is the type of environment that we create. We want people to come so that they can have a level playing field.
Wait.
Find the products that they want.
You can sample it. You're no pressure to
And not
purchase
have
it.
to-
But you know what's
and-
great?
and here's the thing,
Once you
right?
buy something, you're going to want to order more. Then you'll feel more
And
comfortable
guess what?
ordering more.
If
once
you're
you
not
are,
buying it directly from the manufacturer, you're paying a middleman.
Yeah. No. But there are distributors too.
Oh, there are
Wait a second.
distributors
No,
too, but generally,
we have
but there's
distributors too, Robert,
incentive.
which is fine because like people like Best Buds, like they have a variety of products. CB Delivered
But
has
there's
a variety of
incentive to
products.
purchase product that night with our brands
But
there.
they have
It's
also
the best
learned
possible
about
price.
all of those distributors, which we vetted,
Right.
have all know
Correct.
about all of the products they're selling. So they have
Yes.
something for everyone. There's a reason.
Yes.
Even when Care by Danks, right? They came and they want to now present some of the other products from their store. Again, they have certain items that they really want to talk about.
And we want to
Hey, Lisa.
and we want to help them find
Lisa, you would love
new
this.
brands
You would love Canna Papa.
that they can then make a part of what they do.
So listen, sharing is caring. We've always said that. I also said it's a add to cart kind of day, right? So there are a lot of other things going on. One, get your Canna Pop-Up tickets for $15 each. Buy them for all your friends and family. Shop for each other. Stocking stuffers, Hanukkah, Christmas.
Lowest possible price. They
Okay.
extended it 3 hours to 4:20 Pacific time.
If you're
Because of the weather, if you're delayed
And 'cause I
anywhere and
asked.
getting home, and
Because I
because Holly asked.
right, because I think it's only fair.
So it ends at 7:20 Eastern time, 4:20 Pacific time. 3 more hours to grab some tickets. Sold a bunch already. Everyone likes a
but
bargain.
there are other deals going on.
And
Not
you're
only-
gonna get when you come, you're gonna get $20 in pop bucks to spend with the vendors.
So
Right,
you
there is a
get to
minimum
save.
purchase involved, but right then and there, if you're spending $15 on a ticket and you're getting $20 back in coupons, you're ahead of the game.
And we're also talking to our brands about giveaways at the door to the people that come in for them to get a special something as a way
gift.
of saying
You may
thank
you
you.
may
A gift.
get a
You
gift
might get a
when you
gift.
walk through the
hey,
door.
Jen. But the other things that Robert and I, when we believe in something, we believe in it full force. So I many of you see what I've been drinking. This is my lunch shake.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the beautiful fire. So while I'm talking about Isogenics, they also had an amazing Black Friday, Cyber Monday deal. Actually, I had one of someone who came back. And that happens with Isogenics a lot. People do it, but then they don't really do it, right? Because they're not ready or for whatever reason. And I got to tell you, today was such an amazing deal. So if you want the best nutrition on the planet, which tastes delicious and fills you up, and you cannot get the nutrition you get in this shake in our food supply. If you want to feel good in your body, I highly recommend 4.5+ years, right? I mean,
Yeah.
since April 15th, 2015, Robert and I, and Lindsay mostly, has been enjoying the Isogenics healthy lifestyle. This flavor, Deborah, actually was a concoction of, this was actually one of the Isopro, I think, caramel latte. This morning I had mocha. But I love a lot vanilla chocolate strawberry, mocha, peach mango, chocolate mint. And this was one of the Isopro seasonals, I think, caramel latte. And then there's another latte. So I can't even remember all the flavors. But this was very delicious. I had my accelerator, I had my Isogenesis, my product B, and that's about telomere support. Oh, by the way, we talked about addiction. No, really, because people are addicted to food. People are addicted to sugar. I'll tell you, people always say, there's too much sugar in here. And you know what it is? Do you know how much sugar is in an apple or a banana?
Nope.
No. Okay, 'cause there's no label on an apple or banana. This is about half an apple. The amount of sugar of half an apple is, I think, the amount of sugar in here. Not all sugar is created equal. Refined sugar is not the same thing as natural sugars. So I have learned a lot
Your
about
brain
nutrition.
needs sugar.
And by the way, my journey with Isogenics has actually empowered me to be smarter when it comes to health and wellness, including the cannabis plant. There's a lot of information, those third-party peer-reviewed studies, the certificates of analysis, understanding, actually what will, if I do this, what will the result be? And you know something? All I know is that I'm able to maintain my body weight, knowing that I've got this in my toolkit. So there's an amazing savings with Isagenix today. All of our brands, not all, but most of our brands have shared with us. If you're part of our mailing email list, go back to your emails. It could even be in junk or spam. Go.
Or both.
Or both. That's true. I highly recommend you go look for your email regarding the deals that we shared through our partners, our sponsors, because there was some really, you go right to their website, you put in Can of Pop Up in all caps in the checkout, and you will save. There will be some great savings on 1217 too, especially if you've never purchased CBD. I'm mostly talking to the people that have, I mean, you can try ordering, but that's not really what I recommend. Okay. Yes, I want there to be lots in sales for these businesses, but I want you to invest in products that you're actually going to use and that are actually going to offer the benefits that you seek. So,
Jeff wants to know what he missed. What do you mean?
Jeff, you're going to have to watch the
Where you been?
replay because we're going to leave. Okay?
All right, we'll give you a quick recap as we wrap up. Flash sale extended 3 hours because of the weather to 4:20 Pacific time. That's 7:20 Eastern time. That'll be the lowest possible price for a Can of Pop-Up tickets for our CBD and hemp health and wellness pop-up shopping event at Caldwell Flowerland, which is a fabulous
They are
venue.
right now. Hey, Melanie, they are.
Converting over to Christmas.
It is transforming
decor.
this space. Most people
It's gonna
don't
be
even
beautiful.
know that it is a private event venue. We do. And
Luckily.
we are going to have amazing brands there. And CBD yoga. Thank you, Jeff. And we are also going to have some surprises and prizes.
Yeah.
Hey, Chef. So we hope you are all safe and warm. I know I highly recommend you go to Jeff's page and look for his Sunday morning sketch, because his Sunday morning sketch yesterday was quite fun.
But I have a
Circa
but,
this.
yeah, too many
Generational.
words for
Lots of-
me.
Oh, well, no, not
I
me.
like the
I liked it.
pictures.
I loved it.
I don't like.
Oh, you
I
didn't
mean,
read?
I read all
You
the
didn't
words.
read each one? I
I
loved
read
it.
them all.
He was enveloped in love.
Too many words.
Okay, I love his I loved his exchange with his sister about the boots, and he says, "Oh no, I had those boots. 3 generations has worn them."
It amazes me that he's able to remember all that.
I will say to everybody, hey Dana, I will tell you, I was talking a little earlier about Isagenix. Today is the perfect day to jumpstart. Before January 1, when most other people say, "Oh, that's when I'm going to start again."
When the gym is
Today
crowded.
is the day to order Isagenix again. Unbelievable savings online.
Well, I'm gonna go out and shovel now.
No, I want
So-
there was one thing I wanted to say.
So this could be the very last live that you've ever seen me.
No,
do.
bite your tongue. Bite it right now. Bite it. Bite
They
your
said
tongue.
this. They said
Bite your
earlier
tongue. God forbid,
that
bite your
this
tongue.
is
Poo, poo,
heavy
poo.
wet snow.
My mother would say.
They call it heart attack snow.
Bite your tongue. Stop it. First of all, I have
If
some.
you're gonna go, you're gonna go. It doesn't really matter where you are, what you're doing. If your number gets pulled, you're done.
Well, come see us, Chef.
Yeah.
You don't have to miss
No,
us.
he moved
Come.
away. He moved away. I think he's
Oh,
up
he
in
moved-
New
oh, he
England,
did?
possibly.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know
yeah,
that.
yeah. I think he's up in. I think he's up in New England, if I'm
Oh,
not mistaken.
but I would love to still connect and continue ways. I mean, we're going national.
Yeah.
The thing is this, everybody, is that you know, a lot of you have children that could be young, and you're still home with them and have to deal with that snow day. Okay, sometimes it could be fun, sometimes not so fun. Then, because sometimes your kids are sick too, and that's not so great. The other thing, because that happens a lot in this season. Second of all, there are others that have kids in college, and there are other people like us that have kids that work. Some kids live locally, and some kids live out of state. Well, we have friends that have a combination of both. Our kids live close. Oh yeah, you're right, Sudbury, Mass. I still want to reconnect. So connect and reconnect. Okay, Chef? So we are very aware, okay, of everybody in their family dynamic. And what happened was a lot of kids were home for the Thanksgiving break. for over a week, really almost like 9 or 10 days. They were home Thursday, Friday of last week, and the week before, right? Not last week.
Correct.
The week before.
They were going back yesterday.
You know, and then they go back for a week and they're back again because it's, you know, then it's Christmas break. But a lot of people, well, not a lot, I'd say all of our friends love when their children are home. And actually, we don't get to see our friends during that time because they like to spend time with their families, which we love and respect.
Right.
And that's beautiful because we value family. But I have to say, I think it's very
But we
hard.
get spoiled because their
we
hours
see
are
ours.
around.
We see ours. We actually invited our son last night. We said, you know, it would be really nice to, you know, to hang out a little bit. Because normally he doesn't even hang out with us, even though he lives here. And our daughter lives nearby. So the thing is that
Yeah, it's up in his room.
yeah, but we asked him to. And what movie did we watch
So-
last night? Oh my God, it was called Peanut Butter Falcon. If you want to watch Peanut Butter Falcon,
Yeah.
and it was a memorable name.
Mm-hmm.
And Shia LaBeouf,
Mm-hmm.
is that how it, did I say it right?
Yeah, Shia
Shia
LaBeouf.
LaBeouf, excellent.
Right.
And
Bruce Dern.
Bruce Dern, and a young man who has Down syndrome was extraordinary.
Yeah.
I was quite wowed by his performance.
Really great.
It
I thought
was-
there was going to be some after the.
Oh yeah, that's why I know
kind of
you like
thing.
always watching
Yeah.
the credits. So, anyways, I just tell your children you love them. I know. Listen, my friend Heidi went to see Frozen with her grown daughter Saturday night. By the way, #1 in the in the box office.
yeah.
#1, broke
Is
all
there all new
records.
songs
Broke
and
all
stuff?
records. It must be. And I think Stephen
my
Aramis
God.
was part of that too, and
I
Adina
am
and
gonna
Sal.
hate
So
that.
okay, well I love Frozen. I'll watch it here when we can. I don't need to go to the big screen. I do love this. My favorite room to watch movies.
Yeah, they've
with
yet
you.
to do a movie theater with a fireplace
Now.
where you can sit and
I
watch.
bet you Shark Tank would like that.
Well, come on. What is proprietary about that?
Well,
That's
it could
their
be some of the
favorite
gas.
thing now.
Wait, it could be.
So what's
Ooh.
proprietary about that? What's proprietary about that?
Hey, Joanna.
What's proprietary about that?
Hey, Ellen.
Which
But-
means a lot of people stealing ideas.
But you think about in front of your seat, you could eat dinner and you could have a little fire.
Yeah, and then it's called your house.
But there are people that like to get out of their house. I like going to movies. You
Yeah,
don't.
we're gonna, Rich. But we have to. It's like 3 hours.
Wait, isn't that what
long.
Alex?
Yeah,
Alex
yeah,
said he
it's like
watched
3
that.
hours
Thank
long.
you for the.
Yeah.
But we love recommendations, by the way. So if you want in the comments, #1, first go buy your tickets, scan a pop up for $12.17. Second, tell us what you recommend we watch. We love recommendations. We don't get to watch too much TV. We kind of end our night on an hour or so of just to
Decompress.
unwind and decompress
Right.
from the day. So
Deconstruct.
have an amazing evening. Please be careful if you're shoveling.
Yes,
And
I'm
we'll
gonna
see you
be-
tomorrow.
Ride past my house. See if you see me laying flat in front of the driveway. Call for help if you do. Check on me every few minutes at least.
I will because I have to do some work. Have a great night.